will be integrating your lovely 5D mystic, enlightenment, functional adult, woo-woo, pseudoscience, lady stuff. So mysticism is the real deal for those of us who are it, but it's okay to call us woo-woo. But it's going to be part of our equation because I have a lot of show and tell to converse. So first of all, an empowered woman is a person who doesn't lose her inner child. So you have a healed inner child, or you're going to get that inner child healed through good therapy. Very straightforward, attachment trauma informed as well. And that's why I'm the pseudoscience lady, because I bring together a lot of beautiful pieces of great information, but I'm not in the research labs, right? So you can ask me all the questions you want. I bring human, spiritual, and spirituality elements together. So again, you do not lose the 0-1-year-old attached panicky or the 3 to 7 shame submissive, because I got, thanks mom, a child-centric environment, but I also got what is called Maria's body. So I have my own temperament, and I have an identical twin, so she has a way she'll tell her story differently than I. And when you learn about being a person, you are unique. I'm unique. We all are. And when you don't lose your 3-year-old, and you don't need to do Elsa's journey, which is where we find low self-esteem, indirect communicators, passive-aggressive, the ones who don't know that canceling each other is not healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is an actual, good conversation. It's called healthy conflict. So people that project each other's maladaptive child behavior, they're all basically on Elsa's journey, and they're not people that a pacha. So a healed inner child, we're just going to learn how to handle what you throw at us, because again, when you're an emotionally avoidant or chaotic person, we know, oh no, they're upset. How do I handle this one? But we don't walk on eggshells. That's why empowered women, we don't hold back talking anything. I wanted to use the word truth, but it's not a truth. I'm just going to take a leap of faith and say, here is who I am. I'm a 3-year-old. Do you like me or not? Oh, you don't. Well, at the age of 4, I did find out that I wasn't liked by the boys because I was too serious. Then I grew up and I learned that boys don't want women that speak. I'm going to take a time out so that I can reconvene with my lovely smart brain here and know, let me think about this. Thanks, Mom. How shall I speak my truth with my chosen path of I'm loving and all of the emotions in the plane of humanity? And I do know how to wield my authority because my tone. So my communication is actually going to be incoming and outgoing, yes, through my own heart. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus taught me how to forgive, turn the other cheek, and God taught me how to not want to be anybody else, so I don't have envy, jealousy. No, it's an empowered woman, which is why twin flame, soulmates, you throw at us whatever you want. Mystics, there's no obsession because we're empowered, though. So empowerment means, again, you don't lose your inner child, or you're healing your inner child, which means you've reparented yourself enough to expand your window of tolerance. So you know that you are not defective in here, not here. So when you have learned that, that's why you're going to be empowered, which means, again, no canceling, no blocking, no insulting, no losing your, I've seen people, they completely go in structural dissociation, whether they're a mystic, a 4D plane, or a 3D human being, who basically means one doesn't have the relationship with Akash, the other one does, and there you go. So yeah, empowerment, you show up fully and completely. Communication, you can communicate from here and through here, the center of truth, and you stay in flow. And you know why? Here's the beauty. We don't close our heart chakra or our throat chakra. No, they both stay open, and they get, thanks mom, I got taught how to share the floor. I'm a 3-year-old. I'm still a whole 3-year-old here, right now. Okay, so that doesn't ever get lost. And authority, to be in any way, shape, or form, this energy, powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Oh, lo and behold, now let me think about who is not wise or loving. Anyone who thinks that reclaiming their power means that they're a superhero fighting a supervillain. And that would be everybody on Elsa's journey, who basically thinks that they are the only person who's misunderstood. So they're disowned self. Nobody's working with themselves. So they're throwing their projection, maladaptive behavior. So they're not thinking of the future beyond the solo self. No. They're not even thinking. They're in structural dissociation because they're not curious. Let me think. Am I responding or reacting? How am I behaving with this person? So when you meet avoidance or chaotic, the chaotic are the ones that are Well, they get over emotional. The ones who hide their emotions, it's because they're overwhelmed. I feel for them. But what I also know, as Patrick Giahan points out, there's plenty of good attachment and trauma therapy information online. So they choose to wear their Cusco mask. And when we see a Cusco mask, whether you're a mystic or not, I already knew as a teenager, you are throwing your ego self at me, and I got told no. So they don't transmute their pain. They choose to wear the mask, throw the pain, and then they think they're making use of their power, which is why you find 4D thinking that their clairs tell them everything. So the chaotic tend to be the ones who think they know everything, and they get really emotional. And they're the out of energy, balance, divine feminines. The divine masculines out of balance, they just shut everyone out. And, silence is a great gift because that gives me the opportunity, where's my time out, to have time with my inner child that says, inner growth, expansion, awesome. Keep moving forward. Yep, that's it. I didn't lose anything. Actually, I lost nothing because they weren't even compassionate enough to actually have what is called a straightforward conversation. So when we meet people who are Cuscos, they're not creating a storm for us, and we know our wisdom because we don't have the ignoring, oh, I'm emotional, let me calm myself. No, we have, I'm going to calm myself down, and I'm going to wait till I'm ready to actually have what is a delightful conversation with my emotions, because I know how to discern. And discernment comes when you have, in fact, balance and detachment with compassion and wisdom. Lo and behold, it's called integration of the brain. Where's my lovely Daniel Siegel? Here we go. Integration of the brain is your mammalian heritage as it is mine. And that's when you can be consciousness, 5D, oneness. There you go. When we have people who have not bilateral integration, it's called impaired. So they will cancel you because they're reactive. They will not look to their emotional stuff at all. And when you deal with it as a person who's a grown-up, I can tell you all about the story. My lovely regular listeners know all about my chaotic ones and rigid ones. So avoidance, really, it's not rigidity to us. It's, oh gosh, thank goodness, I don't have to talk to them. That's great because they've basically ignored important information again and again and again. So now I know you really don't have room for, where are my lovely other ones for passion? That's where I was going. So yeah, when we meet men who don't know how to be passionate, yeah, it'll be clear because, you're gonna either consistently be there or not. And once you show me you're not consistent, then you're not gonna be a passionate person. You're gonna be a person that gave me beautiful moments. And that's the point. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I cherish every single one of them. But to be passionate, that would require for you to have the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm, which also means that you can come from chaos to calm. So if I am having a healthy conflict conversation with you, because I'm really, really upset, and I'm not shaming, blaming, faulting, or avenging you, but even if I were, if you're calm and collected because you have integration of the brain, then you're going to actually not leave that room or leave any situation unspoken. Just saying. So when you choose love, it's easy to talk your truth because you're not afraid, because you have no weapons. So this is the part. As a teenager, everybody apparently wanted to beat me up. I knew who to go to if they did. That's why they didn't. And then there's my twin who says she protected me, or at least that's what I was told. To this day, I'm like, you know what? If somebody finds me that annoying, at least now I'm a grown-up and I can, not do anything. No, the thing is, grown-ups don't even know how to tell you to your face that they don't like you. So if I don't like someone, really, I'm not going to hang out with them at all, because I'll figure it out pretty quickly, unless somebody tells me that I need to not be so picky about things, okay? And that happens, but it's only from when I trust somebody. Okay, so consciousness is the ability to focus your attention on multidimensional aspects. Integration, you embrace every aspect of yourself and others. And so when you are that, whether it's chaos or avoidance, we don't say you're a piece of shit. No, we don't do that. We say thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure to hang out with you, and here's what we know. Whatever life throws at us, we learn how to shake it off, stand on it, and that's the basis of integration of the brain, maturity, growth, well-being. Thank you, Sadhguru and Daniel Siegel. So flexible, adaptive, coherent, energized, stable. It's your embodiment, your restorative embodiment, and we get to learn all about that, the whole three-year-old heart. So healed inner child, or healing inner child, self-awareness, emotional awareness. We have beautiful conversations. Nobody goes hiding. No, we actually know how to be ourselves, take the lead, have fun. Magic works through us. In fact, our relationships, the 5D ones, twin flames, soulmates, oversoul, they all grow because everybody gets to be their true self. Tune in.